check it.
Check it.
Sibilance.
Sibilance. Mic check. 1, 2. Sibilance.
Syphilis.
That is a close word.
Syphilis. Why is that a... firstly, where is Sibilance from?
Sibilance.
And what is it?
Would you like me to pull up the like actual definition?
Nope.
Okay.
Just
Where did you get saying sibilance from?
Oh, well, it is. This is such a shame because I've showed you both
from
of you.
a movie.
Nope. Saturday Night Live. Tom Hanks.
Yeah, that.
Wayne's World.
That's it. He was
the sound guy, and he'd go up to the mics and he'd go, mic check, mic check, sibilance. And the word, if you look it up, I don't know the exact term for it, but it is in reference to the way you hear something. That could be entirely false, but it has something to do with sound.
It's a STD.
Yeah.
It's pronounced syphilis.
Sibilance.
Is all right. Brett Ben Clay. All right, the sound downtown is ridiculous. Good clothing.
Getting negative energy from you guys.
That was the intro.
That was the intro.
That was silence.
Yeah, I got quiet for the intro, yeah. And I just stared at the ground.
Just in case it runs over our video.
Which wouldn't happen.
So
this is my favorite thing.
Ep.5.
Yeah, we need to get you the new mic stand because yours is not good and ours is really good.
Yeah.
Yours is taped to
Where we're going, we don't need mic stands.
Okay.
Well, then don't use yours. I miss the days
where we just
when
held
it.
One day?
4 episodes ago. It's episode 5, and
we just
I'm still
appreciate
surprised.
We appreciate the 8 of you that have stuck with us.
Yeah, dude.
Every episode we've posted, the views have gotten half and half and half and half, which means we're doing our job of making you hate us.
Soon it will just be the 3 of us watching it.
Yeah, here's the deal. I want less followers.
Yeah.
You quit watching.
Yeah.
All of you. Quit watching.
Yeah. So we're really happy that we know who really likes us now.
And that, I think, is the biggest thing, is that we're really seeing now that only 50 people like us and not 550.
Uh-huh. Which is...
And still, unfortunately, Tara Reid doesn't like us.
It feels more intimate this way.
Yeah, but what you're failing to realize here is this is everybody's story on starting a podcast.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
Absolutely.
It's fine.
Nobody ever starts a podcast and it just takes off, except for maybe like
Joe
a famous person. Like if I was like,
Yeah, that's the thing. If you're famous, you can have a podcast.
Yeah.
If you can bring 1 million viewers to your first video, someone's going to stick around.
Yeah.
We had to do it from the beginning.
All by ourselves.
We're building the foundation.
But then again, we need to post this on CQM more too. Like just throw it up there.
Yeah.
I don't think they care.
No, they don't care. CQM.
I don't think CQM
Well, that's the
people
thing.
even
That's the
care
thing, too.
about
I think-
CQM stuff.
I think that we need to start having more of a presence because look at like our buddy Gabe Tam Fam Graham, and also our friend Chris Real Dirty Gary. They were all losing followers, and they did what I didn't. They put their faces out there. They used to both hide their faces, and then they actually started showing themselves and being more part of it, and people began to like them again.
Well, fortunately, this week we started vlogging.
I was going to say, that sounds like a familiar idea that was brought up this week.
Brett came up with the idea of
Well,
vlogging.
I just came up with it right now. So
Well, we've already been doing it. So that started.
Yeah.
So this week we've done a little bit of a behind the scenes, very brief, of stuff that we've done.
We've done 47 seconds of vlogging, so enjoy that quick bit.
yeah,
We can put it in slow motion though, and make it probably 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Stretch it. Terrible frame rate.
Stretch it. Stretch it.
welcome
There was no intro to it. Does that mean we have to make another intro? I don't know. But the YouTube channel is going to start having more of these behind the scenes vlogging type of things. It's not just going to be the bro, the Brit, the cop talking on the podcast. It's going to be an awful lot more going on. So that's kind of exciting.
And we
do want it to be more interactive.
Yeah, and we want to start doing some like camera reviews and gear reviews and some reviews of stuff.
The only things we can't really review are pews.
Well, we're going to, but it's going to be far and few in between.
Church chairs.
Yeah.
Well, that's so weird because
we have a pew maker here.
Dude, I fancy myself a pew maker and a kind of a aficionado.
You look like one.
I know all about pews. For example, the Caretaker Model 3. That's the best pew to have.
What makes a good pew?
Well, it has to do with the correct posture of your back.
So not the chair that I'm sat in now.
Yeah.
So
Actually, I lean back. I lean like I feel like I could sit up more, but then there's a bar in my butt, and so it just pushes me down.
yeah, well, I don't know if everyone realizes how bad this chair is that I'm sat in, and the slouching.
Eventually, I think we move to a tabletop.
Yeah, that's what it needs to be, because this chair is honestly.
Yeah, vote in the comments below. Stay as is. We look all right. Tabletop. You guys look stupid.
No, because I'm like this.
Or pews. I really think the pew flex here would be great.
Just 3
Dude,
rows
you
of
can't even
pews.
sit up on this. That was so good. Pew, pew, pew.
Yeah.
Pew.
That'll be fun. And then we get banned.
No.
Same pew, pew, pew.
Probably.
Well, at least we'll have our pews. Not the kind you're talking about. Actual pews.
All right. So
This is true.
I made a post last night. Obviously,
Oh dear. Who are you attacking?
Oh, I didn't see it.
you did see it. You
No, I
commented
didn't.
on it in our office, in our studio. It was a story, not a post. You said, and Clay hates thoughts.
What have you been thinking about? You said he hates thoughts.
You know I laughed because Ben doesn't understand puns, guys. I'm trying to get him to understand, but I learned about him in the last
You just
episode.
gotta help me, dude.
Yeah, 2 episodes ago. Yeah, but yeah. So I posted about thoughts, or women who.
Ooh.
Yeah, we're gonna get into it for a minute. God bless you guys for figuring out a way to make a lot more money.
At the bottom of the screen, can we just make sure that there is an asterisk that says that your thoughts aren't?
Yeah. Ben and Brett will agree at some points and disagree with most points.
Mainly disagree?
that I make. Yeah. I have, well, it was a guy tweeted that, if she posts booty pics, she belongs to the streets now, and that the traditional woman is, kind of like a diamond in the rough. Like, that's what you want. That's the treasure. A woman who's going to protect her. And I do think, okay, so no, dude, if there's a hot woman on the screen, you're not going to not look at it. You're going to look at it.
Dude, I wouldn't look at it because I'm married.
You're an idiot. You're going to look at it. Like, you can't not look at it. You're scrolling, booty, right? Okay. Good for you.
Okay.
Good for you.
But I prefer a girl in nice workout clothes.
Yeah.
Or dressed.
Yeah.
Leave some thoughts to the imagination.
Some thoughts to you,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
But then, there's this whole feminist movement of equality. Brett is dying inside. Brett's like, we're gonna get canceled.
Dangerous, dude.
Yeah, but slippery slope.
So
But there's this equality BS.
It took 5 episodes for us to get cancelled.
Well, no, I've tried to bring this up 2 episodes prior, and
Yeah,
every time Brett's been like,
Shot him
no,
down.
no.
Yeah.
No, but seriously, okay, guys. If I started an OnlyFans today, or Brett, if Brett started OnlyFans today,
Don't bring me into this lawsuit.
would he make any money?
Poor thing. Yes.
No, he wouldn't.
Dude, there is a huge market, or so I've been told, for men on OnlyFans.
For other men, right?
For other men.
Yeah, for other men.
Yeah, guess what?
Brett's sweating.
Well, he's wearing a jacket.
Well, it's fall time, dude, and it's
85 degrees outside.
nah, dude.
At 10
It's all in the imagination. I woke up and it was snowing outside.
But a lot of women now are making insane amount of money. We know a lot of girls who are making 6 figures a month.
There's definitely people making that much money.
Yeah.
So
Look at the Catch You Outside girl has made $1 million her
She
first
has
hour.
a name, Clay.
Well, no one knows it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Bad
Tell
Barbie.
me. Tell me. Yeah, what's her name? What's her real name?
Brett will know it.
Why would I know it?
No, but she made $1 million her first hour.
Yeah,
and took it down, put it back up, and now she's made $53 million on OnlyFans. And women are like, the pay gap is just insane in this country.
So
No, it's not.
Oh, God.
No, it's not.
Oh, God.
You just have to lose your morals, and then you're good to go.
God. I can't believe I'm asking this, but what direction are you going with this?
I'm just bring it. I just want to bring it up.
Voice in his mind.
I just want to bring it up. It's something to talk about that other guys. So what's funny is when I posted that story last night, I had a bunch of guys. Guys are always like, yes, because most of the guys we hang out with are not going to be the ones that subscribe to a girl's OnlyFans. Most of them, not all of them.
Right.
And the guys are like, oh my gosh, yes, it's insane. And a lot of women are like, well, it's how I make money.
I think there's a lot of, I'm going to throw it out there, and you want to talk tongue in cheek. I'm going to say a lot of guys are jealous. I love the way the Brit his hands are sweating so much. I think there's quite a bit of jealousy out there because, dude, in my opinion, if you can go get that bread.
I agree with that.
Get it.
My concern was the wording that Clay used when he said traditional woman. Now, what do you mean by that?
Okay,
what is a traditional woman?
A traditional, well,
Are you
I
trying
can't
to
believe
bait?
I'm asking.
Are you trying to
No,
bait him?
That's just
okay, a traditional woman.
Yeah.
Any of our wives
God
are not doing that. And they wouldn't do that.
Okay. So you
And
don't
they wouldn't
necessarily
do that.
mean you don't necessarily mean like,
A girl who's going to cook and be clean. No, I don't mean that. I mean a girl who has.
thank God.
No, what I mean is a girl who
doesn't do that.
respects herself enough to not do that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Oh God.
Yeah, man.
No.
It's life. Life's
But
not
some
all.
would argue. Some would argue that they do respect themselves, and they bank on that. There is an audience that will send stupid amounts of money to them.
Yeah, dumb guys.
Yeah. So they capitalize on that.
Yeah.
You know.
So,
But they still have respect.
And we
for
have a lot
themselves.
of friends who do it, and nothing against them. I just think that it's.
Yeah.
What?
I'm not. And here's the thing about me too is on my Instagram, if you're posting half naked photos every post, even like because we do have friends that I do respect and I do want to follow, but I do turn off their page so it doesn't show up in my feed.
Yeah, I got a feeling they're watching this right now and saying,
I'm unfollowing him right now.
Likewise,
right now,
dude.
How many people does Clay lose? How many unfollows did he get from this episode? And no, I say firstly, fair play for you for voicing yourself.
Yeah,
a lot of people wouldn't want to voice that, thinking that they're going to get backlash.
Oh, Patch the other day when I was on the phone with Patch and he was like, "I love you, Clay, and you're like probably one of the funniest people I know. You're going to get canceled 100%." And I said, "You can't cancel me unless I let you."
Well, that's not true,
yeah.
save that for the lawyer.
Riot.
Nope, don't invite it because it will happen.
Dude, some very powerful feminists will get hold of this and
Go for it.
Did the cleaners and maybe us with
Go
her.
for it.
So
Go for it. When I was a pilot, I was trying to get a job with an airline. I had all the hours I needed to get to an airline, and everybody said, unless you are a female or a person of color, you have almost no chance. It's true. They said you have almost no chance. And so there was conventions where you would go, all the airlines would be there, the recruiters would be there, and somebody told me, hey, you need to go to the Women's Aviation Conference in Orlando. And I was like, women's? Like, yes, you have to. Like, you have no chance if you don't go to it. Like, that's the place to go. So I, against my better judgment, went to the Women's Aviation Conference in Orlando.
what did you wear?
A dress. and
Nailed it.
no, and I got there, and it was 90% men at this conference begging for jobs.
It makes me think that they're at the wrong conference because there might have been a man's one.
No.
Yeah.
No, yeah. And men are begging for jobs. And they were like, because all of the equality stuff that had been going on at that time, this is 2014, 15, they were like, women had a better chance of getting hired.
Would you trust a female pilot?
Yes, I would.
Well,
I would.
Let's go to our female pilot real quick.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is your captain speaking.
No, I've flown with female pilots, and the thing about being a pilot is you're just a glorified bus driver. It's not hard to be a pilot. It's not. It's like learning to ride a bike or learning to drive a car. Anybody can do it. So no, there's no problem with a woman pilot.
It's so weird that this
For the
is
record,
being brought up.
I wouldn't mind a female pilot.
No,
Yeah,
I've flown with
me either.
I've flown with a few.
Reference the Barstool podcast that talked about this and got canceled last week. So
Oh, really?
they were making jokes about.
We're not making jokes about it.
No, I know.
There's not been one joke made.
No, I know. What I'm saying is they are up and coming comedians, and they were making jokes
Well,
about
that's not us.
How I know. They're talking about like, oh, it's a woman pilot, where are we landing? Oh, we're in the Starbucks line. Like they were making those kind of jokes.
That's not even funny.
It's not funny.
No, but no, there's plenty of great women pilots out there, and there are more men pilots. But when we were at that conference for Presidio, there was that first F-14 fighter pilot that gave a speech. She was awesome, man.
Yeah.
And she's talking about all the things you had to do in a F-14. She's like, I'm in command of my team, 3 sets of radios, flying a jet, paying attention to altitude, engaging enemies. She's like, your brain is just,
I can do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, there's a lot of guys who couldn't. I mean, I say it's easy to be a pilot, and it is. It is easy.
It's not. Though.
No, it is. But
it may be easy, but the room that is the
I would say
the difficult part is what you're responsible for.
Yeah, I would say 60% of the people could easily become a pilot. There are 40% of people that just could not do it.
Yeah.
And I'd say there's probably 3% of the population that I trust flying a plane.
Yeah.
And 97 that I
So you said at that women's conference there was the majority were men.
Not like probably more than 90% were men.
See, that's a problem.
So now see, if I was a comedian, right? If I was a comedian, I would have made a joke like, well, did the women crash on the way there? Right?
God.
Oh, that's a good one, though. That's pretty good.
See?
Yeah.
But I'm not a comedian.
Because they're bad drivers.
And
But that wasn't a joke. That was if you were a comedian, that was a joke you would have made. But you're not a comedian.
But I'm not, and that's not funny.
So therefore it wasn't a joke.
Yeah, because women are good drivers.
Yeah, and pilots.
But no. So there's this whole there's this whole feminist movement, and there's this whole equality and equal pay, and it's all a farce from what I
There you go.
In defense,
from what I gather, and because every job I've ever had, a woman is more likely to get hired than a man, and they usually get paid the same or more.
I've never, in my years of employing people, I've never personally seen a difference in a wage gap between sexes. However, I'm not disputing whether it happens or not. I just personally have never.
I'm
seen
sure it happens in some, and I'm sure
role.
there's some misogynistic men who own companies and do pay women less.
Well, you're talking about that conference. I'd say that one of the problems is that all the men went to that conference, and it was a women's conference. So it's like you see, there's two sides of that sword. Isn't
There is, but the thing is that there's no hope for you unless you go to these conferences because
but it's turned into it started as something that is supporting women, and then it's turned into, hey, you know what's a good idea? Go show your face at this.
Well,
and now it's no longer.
I'm going to rewind a few more years before I was a pilot. I went to the fire academy and EMT school, and I was trying to get a job in 2010 as a firefighter when the economy had just tanked. It was nearly impossible. Out of our 40-person class, 3 people got jobs out of the class right away.
Yeah,
2 of them were women.
Yeah,
maybe they were.
And when you talk about firefighters, like women can be firefighters. Don't get me wrong, but if you're talking physical, actually fighting fires and pulling people out and victims out in the class, the women could not do it. They could not pull the victims out. We had to pull people through windows, and there was men. Men did it on their own by themselves, and the women always had help, but they got the jobs first because they were women. And so, I don't care because 99% of firefighting calls are medical, but that 1% where you have to have somebody pulling you out of a fire, you definitely want a man.
yeah.
This is dangerous.
Well, I in my past career, I worked with a lot of female cops, and people always ask me, like, some more opinionated than others would say, should women be in law enforcement? And pose it to me worse than that, probably. But I will say I've been in several scraps and situations, and I've had female deputies with me who I absolutely would trust.
Oh yeah.
There's some that's not. I don't. And same with men, though. Same with men. But there's several situations I can recall, and when the event would turn physical, and the female deputy was already starting before I could even. Yeah. So
some women like do love altercation more than men, and will and jump on somebody's throat faster than you can. Yeah, that's for sure.
No, and it wasn't in a sense that she was wanting altercation, but she knew that it was there. It was necessary. It found us. Yeah. So I mean, I
agree with that.
Yeah,
but
God. Yeah. Any more to add to how much there's a difference with you guys?
Yeah. Let's talk about. All right. So top 5 females that you hate. Go. No, just kidding.
I was gonna start.
No, I know you are.
I know who your first one's going to be.
I don't know who's my first one. I honestly couldn't think of any. No,
Dude.
you know, don't say it. You shouldn't say it. Don't say it.
Absolutely a
I
joke.
couldn't think of any. He goes, I know who you'd say. I was like, who?
I was just thinking politicians.
Oh yeah, I mean, there's a lot of politicians. Yeah. But I hate most politicians in general.
Yeah.
The Alexandra.
AOC. Just say AOC. Way easier.
Yeah,
Alexander Graham Bell.
It's not even because she's got enough to do that. She's just frustrating.
Yeah, she's an
She's
idiot.
probably the most
She was a
frustrating
bartender
person.
turned politician.
And another woman that I don't like is that one that does that impression. Do the TikTok?
Oh yeah.
Don't do it in my ears, dude, because I'll leave.
All right, so there's a girl on TikTok. Is she back yet? No, Fuzz.
I don't know.
We'll put her up here. Put her up here, and then.
And guess
Ready?
what? You're gonna get hit.
Here, turn your mic, turn your headphones off, Brett. Ready?
Just don't scream. Just do it.
Hey, everybody! I'm here right now. Oh, dude! Every time I see her,
Wait, so we're gonna get flack because she's
dude.
trans.
I don't care if she's trans because I don't care.
So
he.
You're saying
Sorry.
you're saying you don't care. It doesn't matter what.
No,
This is
it
gonna
doesn't
get
matter
cut.
if she's a guy or a girl
This
or
is
a
getting
cat.
cut. This is getting
No,
cut.
she is the
Annoying
worst.
as-
No, it's not. She's not getting cut. She's the worst. And if she would just tone it down like 48%, it'd be more bearable.
Yeah.
1%.
But she talks that entire time like that.
Dude. Oh, dude, it's a learning process, guys.
Yeah.
We're learning. Okay.
Right.
Dude, just super annoying.
Yeah.
The most
Yes.
annoying thing is she turns off the comments. He turns off the comments.
Jesus
So you can't so you can't even comment how annoying he is.
Hey, listen. Speaking of turning off comments in TikTok, I have found a father-son musical duo that is the most cringe thing I've ever seen. The son is probably 35
Oh dear.
and thinks he is like
God's gift.
not Justin Timberlake, but like a boy band lead. Dad is the guitarist and backup vocals. He wears a Britney Spears mic, and he's putting stuff up like he's performing at Madison Square Garden. And then he'll be like, it'll say, "Love doing crowd work and getting in the crowd," and it is like at a town hall with 7 old people.
Can you find it for us?
Yeah. Why have you not shared this?
I believe that I maybe have in the past, but now it's every one of his videos are showing up.
Is it like in a park? Does he do one in a park?
Yeah,
I think I remember you sending it to me.
And then, then it's like all of his comments are turned off. So this is what aggravates me. He knows, like,
Yeah.
He's terrible.
He knows he's terrible.
Yeah.
But he
then it's just likes.
dude. He's putting it out there like he'll be like, he'll be with some old guy next to him. He's like, security. It's I got security here for the show, and he's got a security shirt on, and it's like, that's your uncle, dude. And also, what are you doing? What are you doing? Yeah, like he'll perform like Backstreet's Back, and then he'll do dance moves, and it's like old. It's his dad's group of friends on the drums playing guitar, and they're just sitting there like, God, we have to put up with Zach, and like they're playing the drums, and he's up there doing like.
Yeah, I have definitely seen this.
It makes me blood.
I'm actually mad I haven't seen it now because now
Well,
I can't.
It's right here.
He sent it to us in like a guy was like performing in a park, and it was it's tragic.
Yeah, but I've got so many more now. You'll have to.
Oh, fortunately, there's one playing now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't see because it's floating above your heads in post.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Wow,
It's so
you're
terrible.
right. He is terrible.
Yeah.
All right,
Goodness gracious. Well,
we're gonna do a segment.
can't wait to cut up.
We're gonna
all
do a
of this.
segment out real quick. A little music. We're gonna move on to your
Reset.
question.
Earlier on in the week, I said to the guys, I never know whether to look at the camera or to look at you guys when I'm
Do
talking.
both.
Because
Do
I feel
both,
like
dude.
I'm
Watch
I'm
this.
at a tennis court
Watch
again.
this. Hey.
That's not going to see you.
But I'm in the tennis room. I'm in the tennis court like this.
Yeah.
Earlier on in the week, I asked you guys for your top 3 movies, just to make a discussion about movies. We all love film. And then, so I wanted you... And
Get closer to your microphone.
Clay immediately... Dude, it's this
Just
chair,
pull it closer
dude.
to you, dude.
It won't come closer.
Hey, put the pillow behind you.
Yeah.
No?
Okay.
Like a midget.
Okay.
I asked you guys what your favorite movies were. And immediately Clay texted the group chat and told us what his favorite movies were, but they weren't actually his movies. He was just
What did I
joking.
say?
And I said, save it for the day. Starship Troopers. is
Starship
one of the movies.
Troopers. I said
Mrs. Doubtfire.
Mrs. Doubtfire.
Another
and I said,
great
shoot, I don't remember the other one. I said a bunch of just really, they were like,
And I said, save it for the podcast. And it's a good conversation to have about movies.
But our obvious concern would be that you would ask it and Clay would actually fire off his favorite in the chat because that is something he would do. And
would.
Clay knew that and sent funny ones.
Yeah.
And it was funny. It was a funny moment.
yeah, because I sent
Because-
Mrs. Doubtfire.
Well, I thought that they were your actual top 3 because I thought they were actually all right movies.
No, they're
And
good
here we
movies, but
go,
they're definitely
dude.
not my top movies.
Ben's trying to make me angry this morning.
Yeah.
Why?
Because you think Starship Troopers is a great movie?
Yeah, he did say that.
I didn't
It's
say
not
a great movie. It's not a bad movie. For the time,
Yeah. Back then,
Yeah.
dude, that was the first. That was the first movie.
mid-90s, like-
that was the first movie I ever saw bare chest in.
yeah, that
Excuse me?
there's a woman goes
But
to
yeah.
isn't it? But yeah, like that wasn't a bad movie. And Mrs. Doubtfire,
Oh yeah, it's
anything
classic.
Yes.
with anything with Robin Williams,
Right.
is
But
a great
if
movie.
anybody...
But they're good movies. They're not favorite
Correct.
movies.
Correct. If
Hence
anybody...
why I thought they could have had like these little things of like you when you were a childhood. Maybe Starship Troopers is one of the reasons you wanted to become an intergalactic soldier. Maybe Mrs. Doubtfire is one of the reasons you wanted to
You dress
transition
up.
later on in
Yeah.
life. I don't
Yeah.
remember what the third one was, but I didn't know if they
Hey
meant
guys,
something to you.
I have an announcement. I'm joining Space Force.
Yeah, we know.
Hell yeah,
as a
dude.
pilot.
Hell yeah, dude.
So we're gonna start off with Clay.
No, we're starting with Brett.
Okay,
No,
let's
no,
start
no.
with Brett.
Brett.
No, it's your idea. You
Brett.
start.
Brett.
No,
we-
It's not. I tell you what,
Brett.
man. I tell you what. You do not want to start with me. We
do.
This
Oh,
is going to
we
be
do.
a long part.
We do.
Okay,
No,
let's start the
No.
clock.
go ahead.
Dun.
I'm not prepared.
Okay. All right, fine. We'll
All right,
circle
Clay,
back.
you can go first.
Do me first. So,
Yeah.
well, in discussion this morning, we changed it from top 3 to favorite from genres.
For top 5 movies.
Top 5.
And if you wanted it to be a genre, then fine.
Yeah, because I have a lot. There's a lot of movies I really, really like, and but like, it's hard. There's
And it's a tough question.
yeah. There's no such like. So I for nostalgic,
but there's a
for-
gon
for-
to your head.
Yeah,
Tell
for,
us your top
for
5.
I wrote down for like nostalgic movies that I really, 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 really like.
Starship Troopers.
I think that Top Gun was just been one of my favorite movies, and Top Gun 2 is even better than Top Gun 1. Top Gun 2 is better than Top Gun 1. But it's also a nostalgic feel because I liked Top Gun 1 so much.
Excellent. Snakes on a plane.
Sci-fi. No, next category. Sci-fi. My favorite sci-fi movie. Edge of Tomorrow with Tom Cruise. Another Tom Cruise movie.
That's a great movie.
Weird.
I see a pattern.
Yeah. Weird. Next,
You
Mission
like 5
Impossible. No, I'm just kidding. Next, all the Mission Impossibles. No, but it's Edge of Tomorrow. I just love the concept of dying and coming back and having to figure out. It's almost like a video game.
That was a really cool movie.
Yeah. They said they were going to come out with a second one, but I hope they do, but we'll see. Action movie, like shooter action movie, kind of weird. Like I like 13 Hours. I like those movies, but like The Accountant
That's a cool movie.
with Ben Affleck, I love that movie. I think it's one of those that Lindsay and I can turn on and just rehash anytime. Historical account movie, a movie that I like that is educational. The Big Short, massive cast, Steve Carell, Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
Never seen it.
Dude, it's about the 09 crash or the 08 crash, and it's
Bloomberg.
yeah, really good, really really good. My favorite rom-com. I went with a rom-com.
That genre doesn't exist.
It does.
No. Those
Crazy
movies
Stu-
are-
What
Cra-
you're trying to say is romantic movie,
Yeah.
but you're trying to put comedy in there so that you sound more masculine.
Well, no, it is a rom-com. It's Crazy Stupid Love with Steve Carell.
All right.
Super good, super funny. And what's his name? The Gray Man. What's his name?
Ryan Gosling.
Ryan Gosling. Yeah. Oh my gosh, he's awesome in that movie.
Yeah, dude.
He just
What's
turns
the other one we
me
just
on with
watched
every
him
scene.
recently?
What?
There was a Ryan Gosling movie we watched.
The Gray Man.
recently. No, recently.
Gray Man.
Something else.
Okay.
Oh, he was in that one movie.
Gray Man.
I think it was great, man.
What's it called? It was about a journal or something.
Oh, The Notebook.
The Gray Man was actually pretty good.
Notebook doesn't even make top 300 movies for me. So,
Yeah.
favorite superhero movie?
How many do you have?
6.
You can only have one favorite.
I changed my mind. Favorite superhero movie?
I'm gonna guess
Deadpool.
Okay.
Yeah, I like the Deadpool movies. I think they're really good. I'm looking forward to the new one because Hugh Jackman's coming back as Wolverine.
I can't wait. That one that we watched the
And
other
then,
day.
Don't throw the card.
What was the one that we watched the other day with that guy in it? About when he was his kid, he goes back in time.
Oh, with Ryan Reynolds, the Adam Project.
Adam Project.
That's a really good movie. Well,
Especially for a COVID filmed.
There was almost
filmed during COVID.
no
Dude, there's something in this pillow.
advertising for that movie. It just kind of came out on Netflix. 'Cause it was a Netflix original. What the heck?
There's a haircut.
Yeah, it was a Netflix
in the
original.
pillow.
Came out, and that movie was really good. The Adam Project.
It was a great movie.
Great shot.
Dude,
great acting.
casting.
That kid.
Whoever did the casting,
That kid is Ryan Reynolds as a kid.
No, it actually was. They
went back in time. They kidnapped him, brought him back. Yep.
Yep. That's great technology. All right.
Okay,
All right,
Ben, you're up.
No, Brett's up.
No,
go ahead.
We're not leaving it for Brett.
here we are.
No, we're not opening the floor.
What do you mean? You're not leaving it.
I want to know your top 5.
I don't have top 5. It don't work like that for me. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't work like that. You can't have. First of all, you can't have more than one favorite movie, and I don't have a favorite movie. I like. It's. I'm not trying to be different. I'm just saying it doesn't work like that for me. I have influential movies.
That's what I did. Those are my influential, good movies. Yeah. You want me to read this?
Yeah, well, I've got my top 5.
Okay.
And then I wrote down what I thought you'd write.
What mine were?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do it. Yeah. Do that.
You read it? You read it. You got it.
Well, here's my top 5.
Okay.
Firstly, in no particular order, The Bodyguard.
Yeah. That is a great movie.
Probably, I would say, if Brett was to have a top 10, be in his top 10.
Yeah. If you're talking about top 10 overall movies in general, I can do that list. I can't do a short list of I can't.
So yeah, mine could never be in order, but also if someone says you do this and you're like, I can't tell you, well, you have to.
Okay.
Fact.
Well,
I too would have said Top Gun 2.
Top Gun 2 is very good.
Great movie. That is gives me chills every time.
Yeah. I mean, how they shot it, real jets, real flying.
Even the behind the scenes of how they made it, that is super interesting.
Yeah.
And Tom Cruise is
The Maniac. His next movie is going to be they're filming it in outer space.
yeah, that's out of this world.
It's insane.
some would say it's in space. Pun, dude. Nailed it.
That was good. Just shot that one out there. Okay, next one would be I just said James Bond because any James Bond movie to me is just even the old school ones I love. Sicario.
I almost put Sicario down.
And specifically the main scene where they are on the in between all the cars crossing the border.
Yeah.
One of the best scenes
yeah.
ever. And my last one was Love Actually.
What's that?
It's an English Christmas movie.
Oh.
Some would say a rom-com.
Well,
That is with
Natalie Portman.
Hugh Grant.
Hugh Jackman.
Is Brett's in
Hugh
here?
Grant is in it. Yeah, Brett's is on there as well.
Brett's. This is what Ben predicted.
Well,
It's impossible. You can't just name 3 top films. But I'll tell you movies that inspire me in no order.
I said that yesterday.
I knew you were going to say this.
Yeah. But I did tell him 3 of movies that I think would be your top movies.
Go ahead.
And he wrote. He did. I told him 2. These weren't.
It's 100%
The Burbs.
what you said.
The Burbs.
The Burbs.
That would be in my top 3 list.
But you love that movie.
I do love that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never seen it.
Bodyguard, Ben said.
Yeah, I love that movie.
And then I think My Cousin Vinny. You like that movie? I feel like you do.
No.
No? Oh, shit. Okay.
I've actually seen that one time in high school, I believe.
Well, Lindsay loves it, and you usually like the same thing she does.
If your wife was to turn around and say, like the way I didn't use names there, if your wife was to turn around and say, let's just chuck on a movie just to have in the background tonight.
Oh, I can't do that at all.
Really?
You ask her, I cannot just have something in the background.
Really?
And she will get mad at me, like it.
You are
Yeah.
100% dialed
Got
in.
to. And I know I'm trying to, I'm not being
No,
and
dude,
edgy.
it's okay.
I just, the way I do it, it's just, I can't like have something on. If it is, it's going to be like SWAT.
Right.
Like not I'm not choosing that. What I'm saying is something that is for adults.
Yeah.
You know,
With Colin Farrell.
yeah.
That
But
was a classic for Colin Farrell.
He was a dog back in the day, by the sounds of it. Like he went through a lot of
I liked him. Yeah, he was good.
female celebrities.
oh really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
makes sense.
He's one of my favorite actors.
He's a good actor. Yeah.
Like The Killing of a Sacred Deer, that movie. There's some great acting in that. That is a great movie.
I still need to watch that one that you were talking about where the guy was in a tailor shop. Is it called The Tailor?
The Outfit.
The Outfit.
That is a very good movie. I would say, I can give you this. I would say probably the most influential movie to me of all time would be No Country for Old Men. Hands down, absolutely.
I'll have to see it.
And makes me want to punch you in the face. God, dude. You have not seen... Dude, get out of here. I don't even want to look at you right now.
You guys grew up in a different... Like, in England, we had different movies. Like,
Dude, this came out in 2007.
Yeah. Guess where I was living in 2007?
I haven't seen it either.
Dude, where was I living in 2007?
This is my... yeah, I understand, but it was not like you're acting like you were living like in a hut.
Dude, yeah. Cinema, American cinema, as much as like the big movies go out over there,
Yeah.
like it's just not the same in Europe as it is in America. It's just not the same.
I understand.
Like a lot of these movies, you like the Burbs or anything like that. I don't know
That's
any of
old.
that
That's like
stuff.
1989 though.
Yeah, but that would be on the list of like for like the writing of it, and I know that's like, but yeah, and a close second. No, I mean, dude, No Country for Old Men, like it is. So,
I need to watch it. I've heard a lot of good. I've never watched it though.
But Clay, like if we ever watch a movie together, I'm putting you in handcuffs because.
Yeah, you'll be on your phone.
Yeah.
Oh no. So when I watch a movie with somebody, I'm all into a movie. I'm the person that gets mad because people are on their phones
Me
or
too.
talking.
Me too.
If you talk to me during the movie, I get mad. If you're on your phone I put my phone away unless it's a movie. If it's a new movie, no phones. If
Yeah.
it's an old movie, if I've seen
yeah.
it a lot, like
Yeah.
then whatever.
Yeah.
But no, I'm the opposite of what you think I am.
Yeah.
If it's a new movie, if like movie theaters, if you don't give me 100% focus on that movie, if like I'll go to the movie theaters with Lindsay and she'll be checking her phone,
Yeah.
and I want to throw it.
Oh no.
You
Yeah.
should.
Rightfully so.
Yeah, so that's a Cormac McCarthy book, and the Coen brothers adapted it, and yeah, it is. I treat again. I'm not being like this is like a first time this has been thought of, but I treat like films like books. Like that's the way I mean I connect
'cause you
with them
can't
like
read.
people. Yeah, I don't know how to read, but yeah, like that's, and I think in the future they're going to, in like years down the line, they're going to in school treat films the same way they teach like with books. Like now, like you're going to read To Kill a Mockingbird, right? You know, or whatever. It's going to be, you're going to watch No Country for Old Men, or you know what I mean? Like I think that is the future.
Borat or something like that.
Yeah, Borat's a good one. Zoolander.
Classics.
Yeah.
It's just a school for ants.
So, and then I would say second is influential is Seven, which is pretty close to.
I haven't seen it in a long time, but it was a good.
It's
Yeah,
a really good movie.
David Fincher is a unbelievable director, and that was early on in his career. Same with Brad Pitt.
That was
Underrated.
peak Brad Pitt, I reckon.
No.
you know,
You don't think?
I mean, 95.
Dude, I think that was when Brad Pitt was absolutely at his peak.
no,
I think he was still climbing, but
yeah,
I mean,
he was still climbing. Yeah, you're talking about
His
Troy.
favorite- his best movie.
Troy was
Terrible.
was not a good movie, but that was in his peak.
Oh, I think he was terrible.
Everybody
I mean,
wanted like
'cause Fight Club was
it was like-
99.
that was his launch.
Same era.
Yeah, so, but Brad Pitt's performance in Seven is one of the most underrated performance of all time. Of all time. Brad Pitt, like, the fact that he just won an Oscar, like, he gets mislabeled like the guy. But, like, him in Seven, I mean, even Fight Club too, but like, Seven, his performance.
What's
his
Seven about?
It's about a serial killer that is killing someone every day of the week for each deadly sin. And Brad Pitt's character is a new not a new, but a new homicide detective in the city, and he gets partnered with a retiring veteran homicide detective, which is Morgan Freeman. And on his first day, they catch the first murder, and they're working it. But it's about there's several deep things in it, but like knowing, like, we don't have to get into all that. But
No,
it's
I love it. I have seen it. I just wanted to hear your description of it. But it makes me want to rewatch it.
Well, that's cool.
I want to rewatch it as well. I actually, speaking of Brad Pitt, 2 movies that I love of him was Meet Joe Black. I really liked Meet Joe Black.
Good. Yeah, that's a good movie.
Yeah, I haven't seen that.
Really?
Yeah.
You need to, you would really like it. It's very interesting. And it's around the same time as 7, maybe a little bit before. I don't even know.
I think after.
Right
Mr.
after.
and Mrs. Smith?
No. But also Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Masterpiece. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah,
It's
him in that
unbelievable.
role is he's dude. When he goes to that old movie set, the film set, and all the people, and then he beats Tex, that guy like slashes his tire and he straight just decks him. Yeah, no, I think that his role, his carefree role in that movie, makes me want to be homeless. So
I just thought of another movie that I absolutely loved, and can't remember the name of it. Pierce Brosnan. He's a rich guy. Does a painting.
Thomas Crown Affair.
Thomas Crown Affair. That's, I don't know how I didn't even think about that movie. That movie is
It's a really
so
good movie.
cool.
Yeah. The hang glider scene is amazing. Yeah, it's a great movie. I haven't
a
seen that
really
in
cool movie.
forever. Pierce Brosnan is actually in
There
the
was an
new.
original of that one as well.
He's in the new Black Adam, which is really random. He's a superhero.
The use of, in that movie, the use of the song Sinner Man by Nina Simone, I believe that's correct. Could not, maybe not be. But with the chase scene, the pursuit scene, that's one of the best musical tracks to use in
piano?
any. Yeah. And fun fact, Timberland, the producer, took a sample of it and made it into a song. Guys, I have useless knowledge.
That
up
is
here.
random.
Him talking about movies is I'm like, I don't remember. I've seen the Thomas Crown Affair. Do not remember what he's talking about.
That is that piece of.
Oh, Cinnamon, where you gonna run?
I feel
to?
like his brains. That's why his head's so big.
Yep, it is. That's why I can't wear normal hats. Are you gonna play it?
I'm gonna find it.
Just do a couple seconds because copyright.
How was you guys' Halloween?
Dude, Halloween sucks.
Yeah,
I turn my lights off and put a sign, don't ring my doorbell. Just kidding.
Our neighborhood was insane. Our neighborhood is insane. We have like the Christmas light capital of Bartow, and
Which is massive.
everybody drives. Dude, for Halloween, that whole field we flew that FPV drone at, cars. Well, somebody clocked 2,800. So my crazy neighbor, the DJ, clocked 2,800 kids at his house.
Guess what he is?
A pedophile.
Yeah, a secret psycho. Well, he's not a secret. He's a psychopath.
Yeah, no, he is.
And I hope you see it. I hope you see it. If you approach my car again when it's Christmas light time in that Santa suit,
Yeah,
dude, we're gonna fight.
When one time I was driving Lily around on the bicycle, and she was 2 maybe, and she had her Pooh Bear, and she dropped it, and I had just taken a business call. Somebody called the ARC line, and I answered the phone, and he goes, "Your daughter dropped her teddy bear," and I said, "Oh, thanks." I turned around, I grabbed it, I handed it to her, and he goes, "Maybe if you want on your GD phone, you'd pay attention to your daughter a little bit." And I was like,
Yeah, gotta go.
"Excuse me, I'm going to call you back." And I took my bike into his driveway, put the kickstand down. He was like, "What are you doing? Come on my property." I'm like, "Hey, first off, I'm your neighbor, right there. That's my house." And B, I went off. I was like, "You are the biggest piece of trash in this neighborhood. No one in this neighborhood likes you."
Wild, dude.
Like when he plays his. So he watches Star Trek every single night, and it's so loud, and he watches it on his back
Star
patio.
Trek.
Yeah, he watches it on his back patio, like outside.
Yeah.
With his speaker, like his DJ speakers. He's the worst DJ on the planet.
sounds intimidating.
So unprofessional.
And I can hear in my bedroom vibrates from his speakers at night. At 10 o'clock at night, he'll be just listening to Star Trek. He's like, yeah. And he like cheers to it too. Like him and his wife are like, woohoo. I'm like, dude, it's Star Trek.
Yeah.
Oh,
and they're like,
what a nerd.
Yeah.
and to the small-minded community,
Yeah.
people of the community, they're like heroes. They're so great. Let me tell you how
they're not.
unprofessional they are. We worked a wedding with them, and they were playing they played the wrong music for
The first dance.
and before
And the bride,
that, the walk.
The intro?
They played the wrong, and then the crowd started turning on him, and he started screaming back into the microphone, "What do you want? I'm not God." Yeah, that's who you paid for as a DJ, and that's super unprofessional. And I don't like you, and I don't like you in my neighborhood either. So
Yeah, no, I hate him. And if anybody, like the other day, somebody at the gym was like, "Oh yeah, your neighbor over there, he clocked in the 2,600 kids."
Yeah,
what
like,
a
a psychopath.
And I was like, I hate that guy.
Yeah.
Like, and I was like, he's a piece of trash. And I told him a story about how I almost fought him in his driveway.
Well,
I was like,
I hate.
no,
God, lovely neighbors.
yeah.
Dude, what are you doing clocking people? What are you doing?
This, you guys sound like you've got some pent up aggression.
No,
to
like-
your
Oh,
neighbor.
dude. Pin up aggression, middle name, dude.
Yeah.
Middle name.
Yeah.
The whole time that I was watching Brett talking, then like when you see the like on the video, they're going red, and then the steam on his head.
Yeah, I'm sorry, dude. I get like that.
That guy,
sometimes.
no, he does it to me. When he did that and he told me to pay attention to my kid, and then a
Yeah,
few days
that's-
later, I was walking down the road with the kids in the stroller, and he pulled up next to me and rolled in the window. He was like, "Hey man, how's it going?" And I was like, "Keep driving."
Go away
Yeah.
from me.
He and Brett do have one thing in common though.
Yeah.
What?
What's the big cutout on his wall at his house on the outside?
Oh, Bigfoot?
Yeah.
Well, here's the deal. He believes in the red scary monster. I believe in a big monkey. Look at this.
Bigfoot socks on.
Didn't plan that, dude. Didn't even know that was coming. Probably
That's
can't
amazing.
see
They're
it.
Bigfoot socks. But he's got a Bigfoot. He's got a huge Bigfoot. Yeah.
Yeah, he looks
got-
like a
well,
big
he's got-
Bigfoot, but
His
he
feet are very average.
yeah, but he looks like he's got a big foot.
Yeah.
I don't know where that was going.
Yeah.
Getting yelled at like that.
Yeah. Brett.
That stuff happens to me.
Brett's a
in
magnet.
and people don't believe it until all of my friends will be like, "This is 100% true."
Mm-hmm. No, he used to tell me about it. And you'd be like, "Yeah, just stuff happens. Things go down around me. Like, just random, like, just bad people. Like, you were at the store watching it, you saw a girl steal at Publix, and then
Oh yeah, but
I've never seen anybody steal.
Oh, dude,
Really?
it's every time. It's like the point is, something like the story you just told about that guy would definitely happen to me. And I long for moments like that. See, I welcome that.
Yeah.
I welcome chaos.
Give us all a reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Well-
things just follow Brett.
Talking about Bigfoot,
Yeah.
for Halloween, I took this monstrosity of a ghillie suit
Yeah.
and wore it in my brother-in-law's driveway and
Scare people?
scared children. But we had a system where when we saw people coming up the driveway,
Yeah.
I was given like a kind of like a code, a level of how much to be able to scare them. If they were teenagers, make it a bit more aggressive. If they were younger, be subtle.
Go. Ah.
Dude, it was insane how many people. I've probably got some photos or videos. We can put that up.
Let's
but,
watch it.
There it is.
Okay.
It was insane how many people couldn't see me. It was so ridiculous
Yeah.
because people just weren't paying
Did you
attention.
you did it in such a way in order to pull that off, you need like a distraction.
Yeah.
So you had like
I was
a-
making sure that the candy
Was-
was being waved around them and they were being welcomed.
There
when
you
they came
go,
to the
dude.
driveway.
He's a pro. He's a
and
pro.
I was half in a bush and then half leaning up against the building, and dude, it was pretty amazing.
Yeah.
This one guy came over and they were like, "Hey, how you guys having a good Halloween?"
Yeah.
And none of my family said anything, and I was like, "Yeah, good, man." And he stopped and he was like, "I didn't see where that came from."
Yeah.
And he goes, "Well, have a good night." And I said, "Yeah, you too."
Yeah.
And he stopped again. Still to this day, he never saw me.
Yeah, dude.
He may have thought he was going insane.
What if you watch this
Amazon.com,
podcast?
$44.
Yeah.
I know, isn't that insane?
Buy yourself a ghillie suit.
Yeah. Everyone needs one.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you? You know?
Yeah.
Well,
You're gonna need it. You know what else you're gonna need?
you broke it.
Yeah, it's broken.
Clay's nuclear pills and a ghillie suit.
They came in. I have them stowed away now.
Yeah.
Good. I can't wait for you to have to take one. By the way, the fact that Clay bought pills, we spoke about this a couple of weeks back. Clay bought pills for if a nuclear bomb goes off, his thyroid will be okay. What's ironic is the fact that like we joke, but like if that happened, the last thing I'm thinking about is Clay having to take his pills.
No.
Yeah.
No.
But
Listen.
guess what he just done now? He's gone on the most watched podcast in the world, ours, and he said he's got these pills. So then if it happens, guess who's coming to your house, dude? Everybody.
Dude, order your own. They're on
Yeah,
Amazon.
They're on Amazon because I keep
dude.
getting advertisements for
No,
them.
but
because
it's
we
but like
spoke
if a
about it
nuke
and
goes off in
Amazon's listening.
Tampa, we're dead. Okay, but a nuke goes off in
They're not bombing
Atlanta.
Tampa.
What?
They're not bombing Tampa.
I'm just saying.
Oh,
I'm
here comes the
saying.
expert up here.
If a nuke goes off at
Dude,
Disney,
they're not going to. They wouldn't do that either. They would be the main cities. It would be, and also it'd be closer to the areas that they're coming from. First of all, it would be the West Coast,
yeah, it would be the West Coast.
and then if it was the East Coast, it'd be the larger cities like New York.
But I'm saying
Jacksonville.
if theoretically,
Atlanta.
if it was Tampa,
The only reason it would be Tampa is because of military installations over there.
yeah. Well, if it was Tampa, we're dead. right?
Yeah.
No thyroid pills. No thyroid pills.
No.
But if it's Atlanta,
No, if a bomb went off in Tampa, we would. If
yeah,
a nuclear
if
bomb went off in Tampa,
it goes
we
in
would not die.
off in Atlanta, I'm good. I can take the pill. Good.
Yeah.
It's like a 20-mile radius, isn't it?
I mean,
like
nuclear
initial
ash, and I don't know.
blast.
I don't know, man. I'm not a nuclear bomb expert. I just want to be
yeah.
protected.
So it's good that we're talking about
I'm not
it.
that worried about it.
Yeah. So you know
what are we at time wise?
We're at 50 minutes, but
50. That's not that bad.
yeah, and
Plenty
gotta
of
go
cuts. Plenty of cuts.
yeah. So you know what I did for Halloween? Nothing.
Yeah.
Sat at home.
Yeah, dude. I have a problem with
Children.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's not children. We tried to do Halloween like early on in the neighborhood, and dudes.
It's a dog.
What's
Where is
happening?
she? Whatever.
Okay. That's a grown person.
Someone's on the roof.
Someone is on the roof. Yeah, 100%.
Guys, it's happening. Dude, it's
A
happening.
nuclear blast has just gone off in
Stay with
Bartow,
us.
Florida.
Stay with us. Watch as we,
We might be able to get to
dude, what?
attack someone.
Yeah, on camera. Dude,
Dude, how funny would it be? How funny would it be?
you picked the wrong studio there, bud.
A robber comes into this building.
Well, we're all dead because,
Well,
what do we got?
Yeah, nothing. I've got a lava lamp, and that would, like an unarmed robber comes in.
Yeah,
And it's
someone's
us three
absolutely on the roof.
on
All right,
air.
so we need to absolutely figure what that is because it sounds like someone's walking right next to me.
Yeah, on the
Well,
roof. Yeah.
I tell you what, this might be a really good time to say like, comment, subscribe, share.
Yeah. And
Because this is probably the end of the episode.
Yeah.
Someone's on the roof.
can you see ghosts through the camera? Do we have a ghost camera?
Let's just add that the building that we're in is one of the oldest buildings in
It's built in the
town that we're in.
1870s.
It's a former
Yeah.
Mason lodge, so they
Mason,
drink
yeah.
blood here. And there's definitely people on the roof.
Yeah.
And that would worry me because the roof is like this.
Well, no,
Dude.
I think maybe he's insulating it like he was supposed to, 4 years ago.
Insulation is in the inside of the building.
No, so they said that the best way to insulate this building because of the open rafters is to
Put foam on the roof.
you take it off, do 2x4s on their sides, all the way down, and then foam that, and then put the roof on top of that.
Yeah,
Not
something
doing
just
that.
fell. Something just fell.
Okay, good. And that, guys.
No. We got some more to talk about.
Oh, you did.
Okay, go.
We were just
Shoot.
wrapping this up.
No,
Shoot.
dude,
No, we
got
weren't.
Yeah, we got just a little bit more because I feel like
We got to cut a few things.
yeah,
Not a lot, but just
yeah,
a few
yeah,
things.
just yeah.
Still banging.
Cut.
Yeah.
So we try to do trick or treating, and then two, I would say 16, 17-year-old boys with beards in cargo shorts showed up to my house with a bag and said trick or treat. And it made me furious.
Not in any outfit at all.
No, they're in a truck driving around, and there were other kids around.
Yeah, it's annoying.
Yeah, but then it was like, again, like that. There was a couple like questionable, like I was just like, you know what? Just go buy some candy. You know, leave me alone. And that was really, and
Yeah, it's for the kids.
yeah.
Should
And
be
then
for
a
the
few
kids.
years, for a little while, yeah. I used to sit outside. We put a big bin outside this year because I had to walk my kids to the neighborhood, and I put a big thing of candy out there. And
Yeah.
before we could get out the door, kids started knocking on the door, and I was like, "Come, there's candy out there." It was like 4 minutes later, and I go out there, all the candy was gone. Somebody dumped it and stole it.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe the amount of videos I saw the next day on TikTok where people were just
Steal candy. Yeah.
stealing all the candy.
Well, so next year
People suck.
there'll be hundreds of those because now it's going viral. So
Yeah.
it's going to be set up, and then this is what happens to humanity. Yeah.
Well, I'm not too bad. I'm not too mad at children taking more than they should because they're kids. And
Yeah,
they do
yeah.
their kids. But it's when you see the adults doing it or pushing for the children to do it.
Yeah.
That to me is the ones. That
I'm going to
just like-
convince my child. I'm going to do trick or treating like this. I'm going to say, now, would you like to walk around the neighborhood in a hot, itchy costume, or would you like me to go to the store and buy you candy, and we sit here in the AC, and we laugh and laugh and laugh and laugh, and you don't have to see strangers, and you don't have to worry about getting poisoned, and you don't have to worry about
Needles in your candy.
yeah, and you don't have to be
Doesn't happen.
yeah. So guess what? That's what we're gonna do. And if we could play,
What
hide
if
and seek.
he's like, "Dad, I want you to walk me 3/4 of a mile around the neighborhood in a costume."
We'll walk around the house, and you can knock on the doors and see if they open. And dude, what a dumb idea, dude! Trick or treating is stupid.
I do love it every year though when you get those like messages out that people are like, just be careful because people are putting drugs in their candy.
Yeah.
Fentanyl and
Fentanyl in
other
your
people are like,
Skittles.
Nah, they're not.
I'm sure in cities, in big cities, they probably are. Not in
no one's
Bartow.
wasting their drugs.
Yeah. Well, the only concern
This
would
cost
be
me
that
thousands.
the only concern would be like getting it mixed up.
Right.
You know that. I mean, nobody's doing it like I'm going to poison the kids.
Especially with all the
Gosh darn it! I keep my fentanyl with my Skittles. What am I gonna
especially
do?
with edibles nowadays.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be great.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
That'd be great. Give a kid a like. My kid just ate this random.
This
Gummy
candy's
bin.
called 10 mg.
Yeah.
What is that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It has a-
It's called nap time. It's called you're about to go sleepy time, bud.
yeah.
Oh dear.
You know, I was thinking about it. Hindsight's always 20/20. Should have waited till now to talk about the equality stuff because at the very beginning of the episode,
Yeah,
right off the
dude.
bat.
Yeah, dude. Well,
Yeah.
Yep.
Maybe we just cut it. Maybe we just like
Nope.
swap. No, okay, we'll just
Nope.
go for it.
We tried,
Yeah.
dude. We
And
tried.
we're gonna.
Well, Ben said, "Let's." I do want to talk about that today. And then as soon as I start talking about it, Ben's like,
Yeah.
I said, "Do we have any topic?"
"No." Ben said,
And you
"No."
said
Ben,
no, and
Ben
I said, well,
"I do want to talk about that."
I said, "I think it'd be really good for you to talk about it, so you can get it off your chest."
He said, He said, "I want to talk about it." And then I started talking about it. And he's like, "No."
I said we will disagree.
Yeah, we did. We did. All right.
Well,
That's an hour, boys.
so when do you start your OnlyFans? Just the feet, dude.
Yeah.
Just
Well,
do
see,
feet.
dude, no one would sign up to OnlyFans of
Yo,
Clayton. What?
you'd
No
be
one.
surprised. I've
No
heard
one.
that
No
I've
one.
heard anyone can sell.
What do I
feet
have to
pics.
offer?
Feet.
What
Clay.
do I realistically have to offer?
Let's say you woke up to 50, at least 50 messages
Yep.
from women saying,
And men.
oh, whatever, but mainly women. But,
He'd do it for the men.
and they're saying this, Clay,
Yep.
we heard you're considering starting an OnlyFans.
Mhm.
Listen, my precious Ryan Reynolds lookalike,
Good God.
can I please subscribe?
It's what
Would you do it?
No, because I'm not gonna be putting myself naked out there. Period.
Period. Period. Right.
So,
Oh.
so what do you want to pay for?
God.
You want me to pay for for me to talk to you?
Feet.
No, we just want you to say.
And everyone has a.
There's
everyone
just
has a price.
no way. There's just no way that I would.
Everyone has a price.
No.
Yes.
No.
All right. Hey, guess what we forgot to do? Ben's camera. And second of all, Tara Reid.
What about my camera?
That one definitely kicked off again.
Oh.
Yeah, time
Sorry.
limit. So,
Let's end it with Tara Reid so we
yeah.
have a
Tara Reid, we still want you on the show.
Yeah, we know
My
you're-
phone number is no.
No, we
Wait.
know you're seeing it.
Are you liking our pictures or is your team liking our
Yeah.
pictures?
If it's a team, just let us know. But we really do like you.
Yeah. If it's really you,
You bring us joy.
if it's really you, just type in the comments.
Yeah.
It's really me.
Even if we have you on a Skype, that'd be dope.
Yeah. Listen.
Who uses Skype?
Listen. We want
FaceTime.
you. We want you. We want you on the show because we
We want to tell your
laugh.
story.
We laugh at these. Your TikToks are amazing. They're amazing.
Yep.
And if it's you watching, okay, because you see it, we see you see it.
We see you liking it.
So just let us know. Stop playing with us.
Yeah.
Let us know. Let us know. Comment that you or I tell you what. If it's you, follow us back.
Oh, dude, we follow you, so it's only fair.
You're the only account that
It
we
is-
follow.
it is.
Yeah, we follow me, Brett, and Ben, and you.
So either follow us
This is the
or
most
comment
random.
No, dude.
No, man.
Or
It
comment.
is.
It's me. Say it's me, and we'll know that our connection,
Yeah.
dude. It's like
it's deep.
It's dude.
It's true love.
We feel this connection, and we need it affirmed.
Yeah, we're gonna start stitching you a lot more too. You will not be able to evade us anymore.
On TikTok.
I think we
that
have another
sounds
one
like
lined
a.
up. I think we have
You will
another one.
not be able to escape.
I think we have another stitch lined up. Hopefully, that we're going to be doing. We could maybe do it one today.
Yeah, maybe.
We have one lined up. So
We just want to
I
take a couple
do really need to
pictures.
go pee pee. So can we?
Okay, yeah, let's do
yeah.
it. Let's do it.
like, subscribe,
What is going on up here?
comment.
Like,
Yep.
comment, subscribe,
Yep.
send us questions you want us to answer. If you want us to talk about something, say it. If you want us to,
Oh yeah, and
Yeah.
appreciate the comments, feedback. You guys are all funny. We try to responded.
You blew it!
Try to respond to all of them, and please keep that up. Please input. Like, subscribe, comment, notify.
all right,
Okay.
all right, Joe.
Sibilance.
Syphilis. Sitting on pressure.